Hello friends, hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Welcome back to yet another video of the Football Mania to bring you all the latest news and key updates from the football world. European football is in the danger of facing a really different situation, a really hostile environment because what we have witnessed in the last 24 hours is absolute shambles, and the people who were the main brainchild behind creating the European Super League have come back to the fore, and they have contacted more than 80 European clubs in order to convince them and join a breakaway European Super League, which will be completely based on sporting performance. And not only that, each team will be guaranteed 14 matches per season, and this is an attempt to replace the traditional UEFA Champions League, which has been one of the best tournaments not just in European football but football across the globe. And there are millions of people who want to witness mouth-watering action, especially from Europe. And what better than the UEFA Champions League? But some greedy minds and selfish minds have a motive of making a lot of money, creating that kind of attraction among the fans, and create a breakaway Super League which will absolutely ruin football. That is the major underlying statement, my friends, with which not just me, not just you, but any football fan across the globe and even clubs are against. And guess what? There is a sports management company called A22. They are the chief, you can say, brainchild which has been supporting this European Super League, and their chief executive told exclusively to German newspaper saying that this league will be one of the best because we are already in talks with at least 50 European clubs, and right since September they have been approaching a lot of clubs saying that there will be a multi-divisional format which just makes no sense, because yes, the Champions League is also based on merit. Only the best teams compete in that tournament. Just because you are creating an inclusive environment where 80 clubs will be playing, that just does not mean that you will completely replace the UEFA Champions League. And the people from Barcelona, Juventus and Real Madrid, especially the president of Real Madrid called Florentino Perez, who was so ambitious in starting this project, has been one of the main pioneers behind the European Super League. And everybody has been questioning, how can this European Super League sustain itself? What does it bring to the table which is different, and why should any club join it? Yes, it is all about the money, and unfortunately, in today's day and age, we are looking at how football is suffering because of the manipulation of money. And there are only those wealthy clubs which are having the power, which are trying to dominate European football, and that is only resulting in crisis. And do you think clubs like Newcastle United or even Brighton or Southampton would agree for this European Super League? Because we know what happened last time out when there was a case of these 12 teams from Europe trying to create this breakaway league. There was absolute rebellion. There were protests going on outside the stadiums, and the fans were marching across the streets of England and Spain, Germany, Italy, in order to avoid this breakaway European Super League. And everybody knows that this has been the talk of the town, and people were calling Fiorentino Perez crazy because of this stance which he took, saying that we require to improve football heritage, we require the young generation to look up to some entertaining football. That is why we want to create the best league in the world which can attract a lot of young generation in order to influence them in a positive way. But when you realize that this Super League is only going to make profits, and there is nothing called as creating an inclusive environment, It is just about, creating that kind of atmosphere where you are trying to please the fans. And yes, everybody's pockets will be full at the end of the day. What really matters is that you are diluting the football heritage which has been built. And according to the Premier League's official rule books, the Premier League clubs cannot enter or cannot indulge in a European Super League because the owners of every Premier League club have signed a document of the Premier League saying that they will do anything to abide by the rules and regulations of the Premier League. Everything will be done for the welfare of the Premier League, and any such competition which is, trying to replicate the Premier League or trying to be different, the club owners will not indulge in that. So there is no chance whatsoever that any Premier League club will be a part of this European Super League. But now the question comes that will the other European clubs in different countries like France, Spain, and Germany will, actually enter this European Super League? Because there have been a lot of talks about how this A22 sports management company is trying to create that kind of inclusive environment. They are trying to, approach a lot of, new clubs as well, which just goes to show that they are not, afraid, or they are not, going to stop. It will only take some judicial committee in order to, provoke the European Super League's brainchild and ensure that everything happens in a legal manner. And according to the ESL people, they are also not afraid to confront FIFA and UEFA in order to create the European Super League, because they know that they have the financial power, they also have the legal backing in order to go ahead with this tournament, which in their eyes will create the best attraction all across the globe. So guys, I have my doubts over this European Super League. It has been a very big, kind of money making ruckus in the past, which obviously did not materialize. And now if you want to have a single league, it just does not, do anything for promoting the beautiful game. And yes, the heritage, the tradition, the legacy which has been built for so many years will just get diluted because of this breakaway league. That are my personal thoughts, my friends. But I would love to know what are your thoughts. What do you feel about this crazy story which has just emerged out of European football? Do you think that it will go ahead? What will be the kind of response in the countries like France, Spain, and Germany? I would love to know what are your thoughts. And do you feel that this European Super League will have a long term impact on the financial power of certain European clubs? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And if you like this video, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, because I'll be coming up with lots of content covering the European Super League and all major stories across world football. So please stay tuned, and until next time, stay safe and take care.